Today's internal combustion engines are subjected to ever-increasing stress and strain. Hundreds of moving parts inside the engine are subjected to tremendous heat, pressure and chemical attack every millisecond of operation. Premature wear and tear of the engine leads to an early end, however good an engine is. To prevent engine seizure and early demise, engine oil provides the vital lubrication for the moving parts. However, once there is no engine oil, the engine will seize up immediately because the moving parts will be rubbing against one another. Not when there is added protection. Bardahl engine treatment has the unique polar traction formula since its launch more than 30 years ago. Bardahl's polar traction is a strong chain of special molecules that adheres to all the metallic surfaces inside the engine. It fills up cracks and crevices to smoothen the surface so that there is no chance of unusual heat buildup. The greatest wear of an engine takes place in the mornings during first-time startups. Ordinary engine oil is drained down to the sump by gravity after an overnight or long standing. When the pistons move, the cylinder walls are dry and high wear takes place. Bardahl's polar traction molecules remain firmly stuck onto the metallic surfaces even after all the engine oil has been drained away. To prove once again that Bardahl's unique polar traction feature is strong enough to withstand the toughest test on an automobile engine, we subject this ordinary Proton Wira 1.5 GL to a no-oil run test. First, to ensure that Bardahl B1 engine treatment has reached every moving part of the internal combustion engine, the car is driven around for 10 minutes. Under the watchful eyes of an AAM technical official, every drop of engine oil is drained away from the engine. The dipstick shows no oil in the sump. Satisfied that there is no engine oil left, the bonnet and all vital parts are sealed and the most arduous test begins. Yes, what is believed to be the world's longest sanctioned no-oil run begins. We are driving a car with no engine oil from the southern tip of Peninsular Malaysia, Johor Bahru, to the northernmost Bukit Kayu Hitam and back to the head office of Cycle and Carriage Malaysia Sendirian Berhad in Petaling Jaya. Yes, a torturous distance of more than 1,300 kilometers. Cruising at a steady 100 kilometers per hour, former race and rally champion Mr. Y.S. Kong drives the lead car. Its engine is only protected by a thin layer of Bardahl B1 engine treatment. Any engine without engine oil and Bardahl engine treatment would have seized up long ago. But here, after covering more than 400 kilometers, the test car is still running strong. Monitoring the Bardahl No Oil Run is the technical executive from the AAM. He will be in the test car throughout the run. After more than 600 kilometers, the engine without engine oil is still running well. Look at the steep hills that the car has to endure. Remember, the engine is only protected by a thin layer of Bardahl B1 engine treatment, left behind when all the engine oil has been drained. Finally, the Bardahl No Oil Run test car has arrived at the northernmost tip of Peninsular Malaysia. That's more than 800 kilometers, and the engine is still running well without engine oil. A quick photography session and off we go again. We have a long way to go home. The test car has covered more than 1,000 kilometers already, and there is no sign of the engine giving up. That's not surprising, as Bardahl's unique polar traction is doing the job of protecting the engine, which no other product can do that well. We're climbing over the tough Changkat Hill, again on the way home, and the test car is still running on well. If one car is not good enough, this car that's following the lead car throughout the run also does not have any engine oil. Only a fine layer of Bardahl B1 engine treatment. The trip meter has recorded more than 1,200 kilometers since the car left Johor Bahru. Our test drivers and observers seem to be enjoying themselves now, having already broken the previous no oil run record done by Bardahl here 2 years ago. The run proves that if the engine oil in your engine has been completely drained by accident, such as an oil filter or oil hose breaking, you don't have to worry. If your engine oil is added with Bardahl engine treatment, your engine will be protected against premature seizure, as this no oil run test is demonstrating. You may not be running the whole length of Peninsular Malaysia or more than 1,300 kilometers just to look for a workshop to repair your car, but it is heartening to be reassured that with Bardahl engine treatment added, you can do it if necessary. The test cars can still go on, but our test drivers cannot. They have to stop somewhere. So, where is better than home? After more than 1,300 kilometers of running without engine oil, our test car is driven into the main office, Cycle and Carriage, Petaling Jaya. Congratulations for breaking not only the Malaysian record for the longest no oil run, but possibly the world's. Well done, Bardahl. Well done, Cycle and Carriage Malaysia Sendirian Berhad. Well done, everybody. To show that Bardahl's unique and exclusive polar traction molecules did their job well despite the arduous test, we stripped the engine in front of the AAM observer. Shown here are the major parts of the engine that have covered more than 1,300 kilometers without engine oil. Unbelievable. Everybody's impressed. Just only with Bardahl's polar traction molecules to protect the vital parts. Just pour a can of Bardahl engine treatment into your engine at every engine oil change, and you'll get that exclusive engine protection and improved engine performance. For complete protection of your vehicle's vital parts, there is a Bardahl product to suit your major needs. Ask for Bardahl at your nearest spare parts shop, auto accessories center, and leading workshops.